Everything is done in that unit, waiting for your approval.
Thank you.
I think we made a change to that.
Yeah, we guess I think we need to
Yeah,
discuss
we need to
this.
discuss the changes that have come forth.
Okay.
We are inspecting these units or walking through with everyone involved, along with an inspection sheet. There will be no more separate walkthroughs, but everyone is going to inspect it at the same time. So I have an inspection date on the list now, for 305 for April the 7th. And that date includes the resident as well as the Collington resident, as well as facilities and marketing.
As well as the
The
contract.
move-in, and as well as the contractor. So everyone will see the same things at the same time instead of having 3 or 4 different inspections going on for one unit.
Okay, well, my problem with that was when you and I went, because you had to let me in on the first floor, I don't remember the unit.
141.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I went in before it had been cleaned.
Mhm.
And I think from the marketing committee's viewpoint, we wanted to see if it was resident ready before the resident got there.
Yes. Now, we're mostly concerned with the functionality of it. We know that it will be clean. Actually, what I'm proposing to do is actually do the walkthrough and everything after the cleaning is done. We'll see how that
Okay.
we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
But if not, cleaning will be the last thing on the agenda. I mean, we want every system to be working, and we don't want to go in and something's wrong and we've already had it cleaned. Then you'll have to go back and re-clean.
Yes.
So that's why we're being diligent on having everything done before the cleaning. And a lot of these contractors, and I can't give them kudos, that a lot of the units that they're doing, they're actually cleaning the units. I did take a look at 305, and it is, I mean, it's contractor clean. It hasn't been Collington clean yet, but it's in good condition for us to go in and inspect. So, have you all cleaned that one?
Yeah.
You've already done that?
Contractor lady.
We're ready.
Yes.
The contractor, so,
Yes, it's right.
absolutely, but we haven't done a walkthrough.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, I'm trying to put things in order. The contractor cleaning and Collington cleaning is 2 different things.
Yes.
I don't know if you all are gonna clean after the contractors.
True.
So it'll be 2 cleanings, one by the contractor and then one by Collington staff. Contractors are gonna clean it after they've done all that they've done, just so that we can go in and do a formal walkthrough with the new resident that's coming in. So we're scheduling that everyone be there at the same time, so we won't have 3 or 4 different inspections going on
So
at one
you
time.
don't want me to go,
No, and I
you
sent
want me to go with you all.
right, and I sent the new list to Mary Grace Kovar, who will be actually giving you all the assignments and when the inspection dates will be done.
She gave it to me.
She did. Okay.
That's why I said, I'll do it today.
Yeah.
Well, I think the goal was to also to have more of a village environment around the new person coming in. The problem is when you go, currently what we're doing, we go, the resident's not there, so when they come, they don't really know anybody. If nothing else, they get a chance to meet people. In the meantime, on one of the most important days of their life, you know. So I think that was the whole point of just kind of building a village around the residents. So that and obviously from an operational point, we get to look at it one time and move forward basically. So we think it makes sense.
It does.
We'll push it out. You'll see. Well, I saw an email come out yesterday, so I think it's out there already. And kind of go from there. We've also met yesterday to kind of change around our process a little bit, where facilities and marketing kind of also meets the resident at the same time. Although we're going to keep a 10-day marker, basically, where 10 days they still can go to market, because we don't want them to feel like they came in and we kind of walked away from them. But after 10 days, we obviously pick up our part. But initially, we'll meet them on their initial walkthrough, and we're going to use David Dill. He'll be our person for that. So we have a pretty good process going. We think it'll work a lot better. It's just currently what we were doing is just it causes 20, 30 emails.
Right.
You know, everybody has a different opinion about what they think. If we have everybody in the room at the same time, we can work through that. So we think we have a plan. We have a plan. I'm not saying it's bulletproof, but we're trying to get it as close to bulletproof as we can.
To add to that, Kev, will also be one of the housekeeping, Mr. D or Charlene that will be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that we can specify some of the things that need to be done. 'Cause sometimes you miss some things, and we all do that. So if there's something in particular that they want to clean, or we see something possibly on the external of the unit, then we can address that at that time instead of waiting until some
Okay.
things we see in the resident, we don't see in the resident notices at a later time.
Well, Ms. Francis, you have any needs or anything you've seen that you need to get done, or the residents are speaking about?
New residents need to know what the limits of our housekeeping are.
Okay.
That we are not going to move 5,000 little gewgaws off of the shelves and dust every time they come by,
Okay.
if ever.
Okay. I think that might be something that Mr. Doyle and Dave can kind of talk about the day before the newsletter goes out. Maybe we put that inside of there. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay, we're just going to jump right into updates real quick so we can get into the marketing plan. Bob, I'll let you go first. Just general maintenance.
Okay. Total number of work orders was 975 for facilities
Okay.
for the last 2 weeks.
One of them was a snow day. There was a snow day in there.
Yeah. But it didn't involve any overtime or extra.
I think
It just laid on the grass that day. We did very minimal. It was a good snow.
But the numbers are where they need to be.
So they're pretty much in line.
Okay.
And response time, according to this, we're about 98.4%.
For the 72
within
hours.
the 72 hours.
Good. All right, we'll come back to that later. Mr. Roy, how's the landscaping going with the contractors being here 4 days a week? Grass looks better.
They're working good. They even
Still
had
haven't figured out that ugly plant in front.
they added another guy today because they're behind because of the snow and the rain.
Okay.
I suggested they not bring out that heavy machine that's picking up everything because we want the ruts, so they do a lot of pruning.
Okay.
So they come along good.
Ms. Atlas, everything going okay?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
she's meeting with them, so she's keeping up with everything. But she's pretty satisfied with them right now. So, we're gonna keep it that way.
Sounds good. Mr. Dwindle?
We received an email from our executive director stating that we received a car certification, and I just wanted to thank everybody that was involved. We got a lot of kudos at the exit brief, and everything turned out well. We had an environmental inspection about a week ago, and the environmental inspection was a full-fledged environmental inspection in which the state environmental surveyor walked with myself, Ms. Charlene Smith, the healthcare administrator, and we did a full environmental inspection in the health center and in the laundry room, and it was for skilled nursing, and everything turned out super on that. So I definitely want to thank all the environmental services staff and all of the laundry staff. Right now in the health center and on the skilled nursing side only has 2 empty beds, and the rehab unit right now only has one empty bed. So 2 empty beds on the skilled nursing side, 1 empty bed on the rehab side, so we are staying super busy in the health center, and everything is moving along quite well up there. We have a program in place where David Deal, myself, and Charlene, bi-weekly we walk with the healthcare administrator. We not only walk the skilled nursing and the rehab, but we walk assisted living as well, and that's going really well. And that was key to us having such a successful environmental inspection last week. We are constantly adding new move-ins to our housekeeping schedule, so the ladies in the IL are just super busy. There was a resident who donated 2 shopping carts for the apartment building. Those carts have been assembled there in the area when you first walk in from the apartment area parking lot. We actually have 3 out there now. There's 1 still hasn't returned yet, but there are 3 right there out there right now. We're going to have signs put on those carts. We're in contact with our sign maker, so hopefully that's going to be taking place here soon. And last but not least, spring is here. Pest control. We're already getting a lot of calls for ants, spiders, and silverfish, things of that nature. So just call Miss Priscilla at the customer service desk, or call Miss Lula Jones on 5035 or 2151, and get your work orders in, because we're very busy right now. It's that time of year. That's all I have.
I want to say what an agreeable bunch of people your pest control people are. They're easy to get along with. They're very, very accommodating.
Thank you.
Great. Kendall, you want to jump in? And you have good news about all of our vehicles are here now, so.
Yeah, all of our electrical vehicles are currently in. I'm waiting for tags for 2 of the vans to come in, and I'm also doing research and waiting for callbacks to have the vehicles wrapped to get that done. So I'm waiting for a callback on that. On the on the security side, we're still in negotiations, and for our guard tour system, which what that system is it will ensure that our security staff are covering all areas of the campus in terms of roving and things of that nature.
So I see you had a question. So when you when you see vehicles out on the road, say you see a music, a radio station, and you'll see like their whole vehicle wrapped with their logos and everything like that. So we're looking to be able to wrap them with a Collington logo that obviously everybody is agreeable to, or that we can garner consensus on. So we'll meet with them and try to work forward in the next few weeks. So it'll be representative when it's obviously going around the campus. All right. We are going to jump right into marketing, and we currently have up. I think this is the one that you just sent.
Yes, this is the updated.
You didn't get it. You can take ours. And the screen. So, all right. So I guess this conversation revolves around Kevin, Kim, and Vernon.
The only problem I see with this, after reviewing it, is the waiting, kitchen drawings for 322. We got that straight, waiting on Chuck.
Okay. So you're waiting on Chuck.
So that's, we're not, that can be, that can be removed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have the drawing?
We're not using
You're
Chuck's.
not using it.
Yeah, no, we're going back to the original, yeah,
Okay, original. Your
exactly.
Okay. All right, so everything in yellow, Kim, you want to walk
Yes.
me down first?
Yes,
Okay.
everything in yellow is, and it's the current month, the month of April, all of the move-ins for the month of April.
Okay.
Going through the list, the contract of 46 or 76 day inspection, then we have the 56 to 86 day final inspection, that's with everyone included, plus the new resident,
Got it.
and then the housekeeping.
Okay. And
After
this,
that.
Ms. Branch, this spreadsheet has been shared with everyone.
Oh, yes.
This thing,
Yeah.
So,
And
okay.
I just haven't gotten this one.
Right.
Gotcha.
But the one I have is from the 21st.
Okay.
And I know that you're the representative for the apartments. I would like to send I send these to Mary Grace, and then she distributes them. But you're the only one for the apartments, right?
Yes,
So I can add you to the email as well. So
I get it.
Okay,
I
sent that to you.
yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay,
Well,
fantastic.
On the 21st you did.
No, not on the 21st. Okay, so I'll add you to that. I'll add you to my new list.
Okay.
And that's basically it. Just being mindful of the times, because I'm also sharing it with the new residents as well.
Gotcha.
Let them know, hey, Unit 3007, we have a walkthrough date for April the 14th. If they can just be on their P's and Q's and be aware that something is coming up, and if there's a delay in something, I'm a phone call away or an email away. Just let me know so that I won't be over there on the 14th with somebody looking at me crazy.
I think the key is everybody has access that needs it to this spreadsheet. You
Yes.
make sure that everybody, either you have access to the iDrive, you have access to an email. There's no way that we don't have, everybody that needs to see the spreadsheet has access to it. So if there's a meeting coming up, you just need to, we have to, it's imperative that we actually look at the spreadsheet, not just when we come into the stat meeting that we check it. And that's how Kim goes and tells somebody that the place is clean, because obviously we didn't look at it. So we just need to make sure we look at the spreadsheet. And if there's a question, obviously come back and ask, and we can kind of work through that. But
And if there's a change, I'll be certain to
Exactly.
email everybody saying, oh, no, they're not gonna show up, or something happened, or,
There was a change in 307, did we talk to them?
3007, no.
Yes, ma'am, remember the tile was discontinued and we had to replace that whole floor and everything to match?
For 2007?
Mhm.
Yeah, there was a change. So does that
And then
change?
they
the-
changed the paint colors out there, they had a walkthrough a week ago, so they
Yeah.
changed the paint colors in the den too.
Yeah, they visited that. So does that delay, if it's gonna be a delay in some
No,
dates,
I
that's
don't
all
see
I
it.
need to know.
No, I'm just letting you know there was a change.
Okay, yeah, I do have that
Not
change.
one,
I
yeah.
do have that change, but if it's gonna be a delay in dates and times, then I definitely need to let know anything.
got it. So
anything else?
Vernon, I'm sorry, Burdette,
Burdette,
259.
259, they're on schedule.
But,
We're okay for,
cell, 309.
I know you're okay with 309, so.
309 is waiting on appliances.
How about,
Hasn't been cleaned, but it's waiting for appliances.
Okay.
upgraded pricing for 364, the internal transfer? Susan said she gave you a design sheet. I don't know how soon she gave, how
Yes, we do.
recently? Okay, so you don't have any
Yeah, we
clue
don't
yet.
have that.
bad.
Just checking, I'm doing my
Oh, and
diligence here.
there's some issues with that too, we'll discuss
Okay.
that later.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right,
because my understanding is, without mentioning any names, the particular person did not like the first one that they were sent to.
Yes, and Amy found the move to this one.
Okay. And, but there's some stipulations that are gonna be put on, how much we do.
Okay.
Okay?
yes,
All right.
okay. And lastly, I think 322, we've already discussed that. David and Vern regarding the cabinets and the drawings. We just did that, so that's okay.
Okay.
And I will pass that information along to Susan. She had a question about that.
And I did update you this morning on the 2 new contractors awarded for 1101.
Yes. the 11
And you have.
Tidewater and 5012 LS
Yep,
So the clock starts on those tomorrow?
today.
Today?
today.
Okay.
Now, a question for 5012, is that a 60-day or
60.
90-day?
60.
Okay, that's a
That
60
is
day?
a 60.
Okay, all right. Okay.
There's no permits, there's no additions, it's
Okay.
just cuts and.
Cuts and
repairs.
removals, okay.
All right, well, in that case, Vern, you go ahead and update the contractors. I'm sorry, Kev, I'll come right back to you. You want to update on the contractors, you okay?
Yeah, we're all, with the contractors, 5 contractors we use on site. I don't know if anyone's seen the security desk upstairs, but that is coming along real well. In the road, we have a contractor coming in, giving us an estimate on patching the holes in it properly, instead of cold patch, we're gonna hot patch them throughout the campus.
Which means the entrance, coming into
Yeah.
your front entrance.
The snow did us in.
I know that, Vern, you want to update with Dave too. We're looking at the possibility of doing some work in the health center. So, we had some visitors on Friday, kind of walked through. We want to try to improve the census over there too. So, I know we'll see some work going on over there probably within the next week or two. Not sure, I don't want to commit right now to exactly what the scope of work would look like, but I know we're going to start doing some renovation over there, so. Kevin?
Verna, have you seen or reviewed contract drawings for Ash? Do you have a copy? Jerry
Ash? That's 1101?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How about Carrington and McCuskey? Carrington
I
is-
received them, I have not
Okay.
fully reviewed them. But Ash was reviewed and it was awarded.
Right.
So Ash is 90 days, because there are other,
There's
just
within
moving.
construction and so forth.
Gotcha, okay. Go ahead, Ms. Rich, I'm
I
sorry.
have a question. It's 111.
Yes, that one is on hold right now. Still negotiating the contract.
Isn't that where, what is?
They will be moving out. Well, that's being negotiated right now, so.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
All right.
I feel pretty good.
There you go. There you go. All right. So, all right. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this month. Then Hutchinson, is in is in June.
May one's coming up
May.
in order,
Yeah,
because
'cause
they're all
May
over
is
the
gonna
place.
move up.
Because
Yeah,
of
okay,
dates
yeah,
that have
okay.
changed, I just wanted to get the
We're gonna
April
have two
ones
next month
in
right
sync.
now.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, got it.
yeah, work on those.
All right. We're gonna have a meeting with contractors next week.
Okay.
Vernon, is that still scheduled for Monday?